Relative Pretense.
Hi and welcome to Inside UXUI. My name is Danny and today we are going on or moving on with our login screen for the fitness app. So all the text labels and password verification we are doing now, and we're starting right off. Alright, so we are here where we left off with these two input fields here for email and password. And if we go on focus here of this input field, the email label will move up, and if I go out it will move down again. The same with the password, but the problem is if we start typing in here and then we go to the password input field, when we go out of focus, the labels will come back and overlap our inputs. So this is a problem, and that's the first thing we want to solve. And for this we go to our file here, what we created the last time. So just to make sure what we want to achieve here, actually, we have already some things we can keep, like of course our x and y values that we already figured out the last time. And what we want to do now is to add an if statement here on the on focused. So we say something like if the text on the widget contains, I don't know, something what do I do now here? Then we want to that the text moves to a certain x and y value. And we also want to set the text, and for this we use rich text, to email, for example, like here in this example here. So, and then we will have something like an else statement where we say if the text on this widget, focused widget actually, is not it's if it's, let's say, not a text, or let's say no text, then we want to move the text back to the original x and y position, and we also change back to text. So this is in theory what we want to do here. Let's move on here. So we want to add a case here, and as I said, we want to set text, or if the text on widget here, let's see if we have something like on focused widget here. It's here, and then we say contains text, and we want to leave that empty, because if there's no text, we want to move it up. So this is, and then we move it and we change the text here. And we also need something here to do the reverse thing. So again, here text and focused widget, and it's not, yeah, it's not alphanumeric. Then let's click OK here. Then we move the label back again and also change the text. So let's see, we'll test this out. So we have, when we go and focus here on the input field, the label goes up. This says cool. Then if we enter some text and we go out of focus, the label should stay up here. So, and if we delete this again, it comes down. So that seems to work. I will stop this video now and do the same with the other input field here, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back with the with our prototype here. I did the same as we did for the email label input field here, also for the password. And as you can see now, this works like intended. Now, what we want to do now is, of course, that we have password and email verification. And on button click here, you should either get to a success screen or having a indication that something went wrong. Okay, I'm back now after I had to restart my computer. So where we left off was we had our email and password fields now working properly, or how we intended. So we can add some text here, move to the next field, and out of focus, these labels will stay in place. So that's what we wanted. And as you can see here, they go back. What I did already here was a success screen, just that we have something to show after we had a successful logged in here, or sign in. So the next thing that we want to do is move this a little bit downwards here, and we copy this over to say wrong username and password, and we may use some reddish color here, but actually it would be nice if we could, yeah, I don't know, maybe we could go with somehow a bluish color, maybe some purple color here for our button, so it's not the same. Or maybe go something more bluish here. I don't know, something like that. Close this again, and maybe change also the highlight color here to this one. So let's see what we have. Okay, so now we give here a name. We say, so our text, and of course we should hide this one like so. And what we want to do now is we make some checks here. So if we click on the button, we will check if we have a specify. We will specify the correct email and the correct password here. And for this, we need a new interaction, and we say on click. And on click, we want to open a link, and it is the success, new success screen that we created. Now we, of course, need to do our checks, and for this we add a logic, and we say if the text on our input field here, email, equals text, and just add some email here. Let's say I don't know, yeah, something like that. And we also need to make another check for our password field here, and here, well, let's just do something easy. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, thing that you shouldn't do, but for showing purposes, it's easy enough, or good enough. Okay, so if these actions here or cases are true, we want to open the success screen. In case of it's not okay, or you don't enter this information here, we need another case, and we do exactly the opposite here, or just say if the text in the widget, let's say password does not equal, then we add .com, and same here, password does not equal text 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if it does not equal, then we show our error text here. Maybe we have a little animation here. Let's say 200 milliseconds should be, that should work. Okay, let's see here. Refresh, and we have here our email, like so. What is happening here? Let's check this afterwards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is working. But why? Okay, let's see here again. What did we enter here? I think the problem is switch that back. So here you want to also add, maybe let's make here some workaround here. So we could add that the text and focused widget here is of course, and then we say one of either nat and a point, because we have also a point in our email address. So maybe change also to this. Let's say let's go back here, refresh. So the ad is working, then gmail.com, password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click sign in, and we're logged in. Okay, this works. And what if I enter wrong password? So this is now working. Let's see. What's the problem? I think, see, you have to choose match any to let this. So let's check again. So let's say the email address is correct. The password, type in something, and now it works. Okay, so it was that last bit which was not okay. And I would say I will test this on my mobile phone and see how it looks there. Okay, so we're in the Axure prototype now on my mobile phone, and I'm looking at my input fields here with the floating labels. And the first thing I want to do is type in my email address, and then of course our password, but first just something, type in just something to see the error case. And yes, this is working. Now let's type in the correct, our famous correct password, and we come to the success screen, and it's a little bit cut off here. What's going on? Okay, now it's back to the normal state. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. I hope you liked it and could take something out of it for your own work with Axure. I think for the next video I will move on this fitness app, because I think it's a cool thing to have everything within one app, which we could take out and test with real users to test our intended user flow that we imagine or what we worked on, and then finally start this iterative process to test it and then rework the whole thing and let the findings come again into this prototype and make it better and more usable. So yeah, that's it. Stay there or stay with me for the next video. See you then. Until then, have a good time. Bye.